Hey guys, Dry Your Hands with Robert here, coming to you from Springfield Union Station in Springfield, Massachusetts. And in this series of trip reports with Robert, I will be taking the Amtrak Lakeshore Limited train number 449 to Chicago in a Viewliner Roomette. So here's a little interior run-through of the station. Hidden behind there are the restrooms, nice paintings. There's a Dunkin', a Subway, a small convenience store, and out there go to the tracks. There's the big train board. Amtrak ticket office hidden behind there, and then we have buses, waiting rooms, and also ticketing. So it is a brief interior of the Springfield station, pretty decent size for a mid-sized town. You can hear the accelerators coming from the restrooms. Here comes 449, and yes, we get a Viewliner II card today. And Midnight Blue, two incredible gems. Here we go. My first solo flight on Amtrak begins now. Be my home for the next 19 hours. Roomette 2 here on the Lakeshore Limited 449. First off, let's close the door. But it won't stay closed if you let go of it. You just have to lock it right here. And then we got these curtains, obviously, for privacy. Going over here, we have a mirror light. Some towels, bars of soap, and shampoo. That's nice. They provide it for you for the shower, which is at the other end of the car. So this is our sink. Has hot and cold water. And then we also have a little drain back here. So when you lift up the sink, the water will pour down the drain and the latch automatically gets back in there. We got some cups to hold right here and a little towel holder. This is our upper bunk. Right up top, this is the handle where you pull it down. It's on this little track. This is the fan. We have a reading light, and this is your thermostat for your temperature. Got more down here. Here is an electrical outlet. Another reading light here, an area light, they call it. Attendant call button, public address speaker. I like to hear the announcements, so I'm gonna leave that on. We have a luggage rack up top. And the best part of it all is the two seats here that face each other. Boy, are they comfy. And then a folding tray table. Both sides here that fold out. Both fleets of the Viewliner have tray tables that are very easy to handle. This one obviously being the easiest. And they call this the Viewliner because when you're still sleeping on the upper bunk, you could still see out the window, which is really neat. A trash container, very lovely, and a ceiling light, night light, so you could see ceiling light and the night light actually both on simultaneously, but I'll turn the ceiling light off and bam, beautiful. Yeah, I really love this new fleet of Viewliner. We're gonna depart here shortly. And just a minute after that, we are underway to the Windy City. Once again, I literally jumped for joy once I saw the Viewliner II sleeper in sight. If there was the Viewliner I sleeper, I'd be like, oh well, at least there's a toilet in there, but it's fine anyway. Here is the Vermonter. It's going up north to St. Albans. Little bike path up there, and we're about to cross the Connecticut River. Gorgeous. There's the little Springfield skyline behind us. Okay, here begins my tour of the Amtrak Viewliner II sleeping car. So we are in the vestibule at the front of the car. Right up front here is the midnight blue P42 unit. And here's my car, 4920. Press to open. We got some recycling compartments in here. The PA microphone, emergency brake. This is the handicapped accessible room, which is super cool. Hand sanitizer, a map of the car, emergency intercom, and we're gonna start walking towards bedrooms. One of them is open, so I'm just going to sneak in for a quick overview. This is what a Viewliner II bedroom looks like. Hello there. What do you think? So there are two overhead luggage compartments. There's a large sofa that converts into a bed. We got electrical outlets here, and once again, night lights and ceiling lights. This is the upper bunk. What it looks like up there a little bit, but there's more when you pull it down. This is the little toiletries closet, which has a bunch of shampoo, towels, toilet paper, soap, cups, blah, blah, blah. Got a night light and mirror light for the sink, as well as an alternative ceiling light switch. Another electrical outlet, and the sink. Soap dispenser here, towel holder, and then the trash container down here. We got a folding armchair right here, and then this is the ladder they supply for you when you want to go up to the upper bunk for sleeping. Again, tray table, more bottles of water provided for you. Another reading light right there behind that. So yeah, this is, if not equivalent, very similar to a Superliner II bedroom. Now this is the bathroom. Now we got a toilet, paper holder, there's the drain at the bottom, and then the shower. We got towels up here, and it's actually pretty spacious in here for a small restroom. And with these bedrooms, you're gonna have the shower and toilet inside here, and then the sink is just down here. And then instead of having a closet here, you have your just some little hangers, another fan right here, door and curtain, just like in the Roomettes. Got a nice Amtrak picture, and the dining car is this way. It'll be joining us in Albany pretty soon. Here is the coffee and beverage station. We're walking past the Roomette section. And then right here all the way in the back, we have 2 restrooms. Again, similar to a Superliner II restroom. Sink, toilet, trash, extra toilet paper up top, and hello there again. Well, where's the Amtrak logo? So let's get out of here. And then this is the shower. Little blurred window right there. This is where the used towels go. You just have to pull that out. You can't push it in. Here's trash. You just push that in. Towels and a bunch of other stuff. Once again, soap and shampoo. An attendant call button. And then you look in here. Where's the nozzle? There it is. So yeah, nice little door here with a nice Amtrak graphic. And then down this way is going to be the cafe car, and then the flexible dining car, which we will go after Albany. So yeah, that wraps up the Viewliner II sleeper. Coming up to Pittsfield, Massachusetts here. I'm recording this from the vestibule. Got a decent amount of people getting on. Joseph Skelce Intermodal Transportation Center, that's what it's called. And not to mention, there is also a seasonal Amtrak route called the Berkshire Flyer, taking you from New York to Pittsfield, Massachusetts via Albany. So going up the Hudson River and then switching directions to head south and eventually east towards the Berkshire capital of the world. That's what I'm calling Pittsfield. Let's go check out the cafe car since we have some time.
Clear. Please exit where you've been instructed to by a member of the crew. Please watch your step exiting the train. There is a slight gap between the train and the platform. If you're traveling with any small children tonight, please make sure to hold their hands while exiting the train. Albany Rensselaer is the station where this portion of the train will be connecting to the New York City portion of the train. We form one large train on your way to Chicago tonight. Scheduled departure time out of Albany Rensselaer is 7:05. If you'd like to step outside, have yourself a smoke, stretch your legs, or even go upstairs into the station, you're more than welcome to do so. Just make sure You are back on this train by 7:05. When 7:05 comes, the train will be departing with or without you. During this time in Albany, they start connecting these two trains together. You'll experience limited power on the train. Notice this when the lights go dim in the cars, the outlets and the Wi-Fi will stop working. Please refrain from using the restrooms at that time. The toilets will not be functioning properly. There are restrooms upstairs inside the station. The cafe car and seating area is now closed. Cafe car and seating area is now closed. Will remain closed until after departure from Albany. Albany Rensselaer coming up. Scheduled departure time is 7:05.
Welcome to Albany Rensselaer. This is where the New York section of our train is going to join us. It should be here shortly, and then once again it's going to connect to the second coach all the way in the back. Checking out the station here for a little bit. P32 716 leading 49 in from Moynihan Train Hall. So we got 3 coaches, the diner, and then 3 sleepers. This is the flexible diner that we will be using. And then 4912 here has the Viewliner II car, so I'm one of those lucky people. So what's gonna happen here is the P32 is gonna disconnect from 49, and 449 is gonna hook right up to the front of 49. Here goes 716. Well, hey, look, the boys are back in town. But there's no Midnight Blue locomotive anymore. What a shame. 449 is on our track now, and got a whole fan club here seeing it couple up. We're leaving Albany, and there's our Midnight Blue locomotive. Bye-bye, buddy. Coming up here is going to be the Rensselaer Maintenance Facility, as we have to make a quick stop. There's the Albany skyline right there, and we're gonna cross the Hudson River. And down there is just a sample of several Amtrak trains actually being housed at that yard base right there. Oh, we're moving again. Here we go. This is a beautiful sight right here. And it looks like train 48's coming in. Got another Viewliner II sleeper for the Boston section. See if we can get another shot of the Hudson before we get out of it. Oh, we got a Deadheader Cafe, and just after. Oh, yes. All right. Now it's time to walk through 6 cars to get to the diner.
I did the right thing. And my daughter loves salmon. But I don't mind when my...
Want to use that?
I didn't bring my car with me. Sure.
Alright, I just came back from dinner in the dining car. It was great. I met some new friends, and we have been paralleling the Mohawk River for a good time here, just past Schenectady. Now, in the dining car, they practice what's called community seating, which means if you're in a party of 3 or less, you will be seated with other passengers and making new friends. They like to fill up the dining car just so like they can make the empty seats available for others to enjoy. So like if there is one table where 2 people are sitting, 2 more people come in, they might seat those 2 people with the other 2, making a 4-person table. So yeah, that is dinner, and the sun is setting. We are in the Cuse. Just stepping off here one last time tonight before we drift off to sleep. Good morning from Toledo, Ohio. Here we are crossing the Maumee River. starting to go through some urban scenery here as we near South Bend. Here we come into our final stop of South Bend, Indiana. We're going to be gathering a large amount of passengers here for the remaining 90 minutes of our trip. That is just about as long as an entire Amtrak Hiawatha trip from Chicago to Milwaukee. You can see a little bit of South Shore right there as we approach the city of Gary, Indiana. And there's the Chicago Skyway. And coming up soon, we're gonna go over the Calumet River. That should be in about, I would say, 20 or 25 minutes or less.
If that bridge does come back down, we do get the green light. We will be continuing on to our final destination, Chicago Union Station. Once again, we do have a bridge up to allow for marine traffic to pass through on the Chicago River. Once that does make its way through, bridge comes down, we get the green light. We will be continuing on to our final destination, Chicago Union Station. We do apologize for the delay. We thank everyone for their patience and for traveling with us today on Amtrak.
Alright, we are moving again after being stopped for, I don't know, 20 minutes. There was actually one time where I was driving home from Colorado last month. We were west of Lincoln, Nebraska, and there was a crash that stuck us in traffic for approximately an hour. That was not the Calumet River, but it's still coming up. Coming up to some athletic fields in Whiting, there's a softball stadium. And then behind those trees right there, football and track stadium as well. Whiting Lakefront. Yeah, this is a little athletic complex there. Just crossed into Illinois, and this is the Calumet River that I was talking about. The highway bridge that I'm pointing at is a childhood bridge of mine. I used to cross that all the time on my way up to South Haven and back. The horn sounds a little bit weird in this little confined space. About to cross the Dan Ryan Expressway here. There's the CTA red line in the middle of the highway, and then up above here we have the CTA green line. That concludes Amtrak 49 Lakeshore Limited. We are home.